I got to see Madam Webb today. Here are my spoiler-free, honest thoughts.
He was in the Amazon with my mom.
Welcome back to Same But Different. Like I said, this is going to be a review on the new Sony Marvel movie, Madam Webb. For some reason, Sony insists on making movies about Spider-Man characters without Spider-Man, and it seems that nobody at the top has ever read a comic book in their life. Now, you also may have heard that people are ripping this movie apart online, saying it's garbage, saying it's the worst movie ever made. While I don't agree with it being the worst movie ever made, it is very, very bad. I call this review the web of garbage. So over here, we have cheesy, generic dialogue. Not to mention filled with exposition and shoving things down your throat that you didn't necessarily need to hear. I'm pretty sure at one point the bad guy basically said, "Hey, I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy."
Over here, we have a really, really, really bad script. Absolutely trash. It's almost as if somebody wrote the rough draft of the script, which is bare bones, the necessary plot points, and boring, bland archetypes, and then handed that in and made a movie. Nothing flows together nicely, and it felt like nobody had just gone into that rough draft, fleshed out the characters, or finessed anything to make it at least bearable. Over here, we have boring and bland characters that make nonsensical decisions throughout the entire film, with almost no action sequences, and while there are a couple, they're very boring.
I'm bored.
I wasn't engaged in the slightest. And somewhere in here in the web of garbage is the absolute massive potential this movie had, whether it be coming from the talent that was involved or the characters they were portraying. I was so excited to see this corner of the Spider-Verse explored, but ultimately this is a film that fails in almost every aspect. It fails at giving our characters a fulfilling origin story, and it fails in general at being a standalone Spider-Verse movie.
You failed me!
If you don't care about film or cinema or the movie-going experience, you'll probably like this film. If you can just shut off your brain, which I can do, Fast and Furious movies, Transformers movies, what Marvel has become lately, I can shut off my brain to enjoy a movie. But this was just laughably bad. When I'm laughing at serious parts in a movie, I don't know. To me, it's just going to go down in history as just like one big meme, and it was a waste of money and time for everybody, I think. And again, Sony has no idea what they're doing with their Spider-Man characters, and I think they should stop. Just hand over all the rights. Just give it up, because you have not proven yourselves. The amount of money and time being put into this stuff, you have yet to prove that you can do something right. So stop. Just stop.
Somebody stop me!
So no, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I think people are hyperbolizing that a little bit, but it is very bad. Because it was so bad, Derek was sad. And it was not the best time I ever had. I hope Sony Marvel movies are just a fad. I'm going to stop now. Hurts me to do this because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I'm a big Spider-Verse fan and all the characters in the Spider-Verse. And I like superhero movies, but this is the way it has to be.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
I'm giving this a 3 spiders out of 10. Anyway, don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's move on. Next Monday, we're going to be talking about American Fiction. So watch that film. Come on back and watch us review that Oscar-nominated beautiful film. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy our content in general. If you like movies, if you like reviews, if you like just chatting about film and cinema, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with your friends, and let's build a community, because that would be really cool. We'll see you next time, and keep watching movies.
I'm the bad guy, remember?